Thanks for joining us at the Central Valley tip-off at Atwater High School, powered by NorCal Sports TV. This is our 5th game today in the varsity gym. Thomas Downey out of Modesto will face El Capitan out of Merced. El Capitan, they're 0-0 on the year. This is their season opener. They finished last season 16-12, and Thomas Downey also their first game of the season. They finished last season 11-18. So we get a chance to see how these teams face in their season openers. Thanks again for joining us on NorCal Sports TV. If you have not yet subscribed, it's free. It helps us grow. It helps us get more sponsors, more notoriety, so we can do more events. So please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So that's our tip-off. And out of bounds, it will be. These jerseys are confusing me. I'll figure it out. El Capitan ball. Look like they're wearing the Miami Heat Vice Edition jerseys over there. It was throwing me off with the lettering and coloring and all that kind of stuff. But the black jerseys, pink numbers is El Capitan. White jerseys, blue numbers is Downey. Take a closer look at those uniforms. Like their style. Early out of bounds play opportunity here for the Gauchos. They throw it inside. Real quick, easy bucket there for Anthony Jones. Is this guy going to stand up the whole day? Nice three in the corner. That's number 11, Emerio Cordoza. Both teams starting out on fire as we got a three-pointer on the other end. That's number 42, Braylon Centeno. I'm reading handwriting, that's not mine. So if I say the names wrong or mispronounce it, that could be a reason. So we got a quick timeout, quick scoring on both ends. You see Centeno's three-pointer here, deep three. I'm sure that wasn't in the scouting report that you got guys shooting from 25 feet out. We'll be right back with more on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back. After the timeout, full court press by El Capitan, causing problems for Thomas Downey Knights. You see here the ball pressure. Just dribble off the foot. Our camera angle, it's a little unique. It's a very unique gym. I love this gym. We try to do our best job of covering it and showcasing it at the same time. We got a travel call. I saw that from my little screen here. Sometimes I get used to watching on the screen because I'm normally not producing and calling the game at the same time. I'm filling in for one of our sick announcers today. We have a lot of games going on right now. We're also live at Modesto Junior College as they're playing a state playoff game against Fresno City for football. We also got 8 games going on in the JV gym. Steal by El Capitan. Their press pays off this time. Nice pump fake and drive. Beautiful move. That's Centeno again. Centeno, the senior. Showing he's more than just a three-point threat. So he takes that. And he just picks his pocket. It was about to be a 10-second violation anyhow. the Knights are really struggling right now in this press. Again, this is the first game of the season for both teams, and so that full court press usually a little bit more effective earlier on, as teams haven't had as much time to work on it. And we got a foul underneath. You see here Centeno, he got 7 points already. Just like, thank you, right? Nice defense, nice play. 7 points for Centeno already in the first 2.5 minutes. And another turnover. So Downey just struggling against this ball pressure. They've dribbled off their foot, they've traveled, and they've been picked. That's 3 turnovers. And the one time they didn't turn it over, they had a nice shot drained to 3. So that may be one of the keys to this one, is turnovers. Speaking of, Downey's defense leads to a turnover as well. Looks more like a half court or 3/4 court zone press. El Cap, full court pressure. And they continue to pressure in the half court, but sometimes it's going to lead to fouls like that. As Xavier Charles is getting a little bit too aggressive there and called for the foul. So that pressure will lead to forced turnovers and steals, but you're also going to get some of those. It's just just comes with the territory. Double team on the handoff. Centeno with another steal. Just trying to see everything to happen. I needed the replay there. So Diego Ultreris will get to the line. I believe that foul was on number 23, Caden McDonald. Freshman for Downey with the foul. Got him listed at 6'4". Looks like he's grown since they did his measurements. Looks taller than 6'4" to me. Into the game, number 32, Zach Hunter for El Capitan. Ultreris knocks them both down. Sub in for the shooter. Number 5 into the game, Anthony Jones. Gauchos instituting their full court press. A lot of times people might ask, why are you subbing in for the shooter so early on? He just scored. Well, that allows you to set up your press. Team can't just get it and go. Now they get to set your press up, and it's just a strategy of pressing teams. Downey having trouble with all the pressure, and another travel. Andrew Miller, a freshman. This is his first time playing high school basketball, and called him for 2 travels so far. Didn't see anything overly obvious there, but I'm sure he traveled, so just getting a little bit too quick with his feet. Gauchos working the ball around. And number 5, Anthony Jones, challenges Caden McDonald, a freshman himself, at the rim, and McDonald called for a foul. So, and hopefully McDonald, when you get a chance to look at this film, that right hand brought it down. They're very particular about that. If you're going to jump straight up, and you don't have to block every shot. Got great length. Just change shots. You know, in our last game for Gregory, Powers didn't block a lot of shots, but he altered a ton of shots. just his presence. Stay out of foul trouble. You can't contest shots and be and have your presence felt if you're on the bench because you're in early foul trouble. Caden McDonald already with 2 fouls, and he'll be sitting for quite a while now. In his first 4 minutes of high school action, and another travel. I didn't even have to wait for that one. And I could see it all the way over here. So the full court pressure just speeding things up, and the Knights are moving just a little bit too fast. That was Quincy Elder. He's also a freshman, so the Knights are really young. This is their first game of the season, and they're facing a pressing team, so, you kind of expect a lot of these things to happen. This time they get a stop on the defensive end. El Cap will get back into their full court press. Playing high side on trying to deny those passes, but Andrew Miller was able to get the ball inbound, and now Downey's get a chance to see what they can do in the half court. Nice looking shot off the mark. And then off to the races, Diego Ultreris looks to go coast to coast. And we have another foul. And at this rate, we may have some people in foul trouble. This may be a long game. We have a lot of fouls being called, and that foul could have been called on a number of players. Number 0, Andrew Miller, is marked with that foul. They got 3 up there as if he's got 3 fouls. I don't know if that's true. Easy bucket for El Capitan. Number 5, Anthony Jones, scores on the out-of-bounds play, and we have another turnover by Downey. Downey just struggling right now. Their youth, inexperience is really playing a big part in this. Nice play on the out-of-bounds there. I'm a big fan of baseline out-of-bounds plays. Defense is a little bit at a disadvantage. If you can execute some plays, you can get some really good looks, like this one right there. Open look in the corner off the mark. Diego Ultreris, good-looking shot, just didn't drop. You could work the ball around for 25, 30 seconds in the half court, don't get a look that good, but baseline out of bounds, you execute, you get a good shot in a matter of seconds. Better defended this time, turnover. That's Trey Richards, and he's a freshman himself, and I saw that one coming. As far as the technical foul, that is. Just the extra after the fact. Can't flex afterwards. They're going to call technical fouls on you. We had about 3 or 4 technical fouls in the last game. Being sportsmanlike, very important. And to the line, trying to read the number here. Number 1, Trey Richards. He's also a freshman. And he'll make 1 of 2. So be credited with the block, but also credited with the technical foul there. Downey just struggling against the pressure. And another turnover for the Knights. I think the inexperience for Downey, it doesn't take much to see the inexperience. We look at the players that are out there. They've had at least 3 freshmen out there playing major minutes in the first quarter of the first game of the season. So a year ago they were playing middle school basketball, and now they're playing varsity basketball against a team that is full of seniors and juniors, based on my roster for El Capitan. Unfortunately, it's still only a 10-point game based on the number of unforced turnovers and forced turnovers that Downey has had. Downey in his own defense. Yeah, it looks like we got an offensive foul. Anthony Jones. I guess they felt his off arm was used to create space there. Called with the offensive foul. No basket. Downey getting better, breaking the press. And as I say that, they get another turnover. Cap passing the ball well, open three, and it's good. As my father, Coach Denny I, Hall of Fame coach, would say, anybody with a jersey number 3, you have to assume they are a three-point shooter, especially if they're a lefty. That's pretty much guaranteed that player is a shooter. And that player is Elias Ruiz, who knocked that one down. Diego Utreras with the steal and the bucket. Just coming too easy for El Capitan right now. Downey will call a timeout. We'll be back with more after this on NorCal Sports TV at the Central Valley Tip-Off at Atwater High School.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Welcome back to the Central Valley Tip-Off, powered by NorCal Sports TV at Atwater High School in Atwater, California. El Capitan Gauchos putting it on Downey early with their full court pressure. And again, Downey with a lot of freshmen out there. Having some hard lessons here early. But they've had some good shots when they were able to get past this press and get into the half-court set. Another travel. Frustrating night for the Downey Knights. Yeah, good call. So the Gauchos looking to extend this lead even further, but a nice steal. Emerson DeGori with the steal, giving the Knights an opportunity to score here. Andrew Miller. Pass is deflected. The Knights will get it out of bounds on the baseline. Backdoor cut. Partially blocked. Utreras pushes it up the court. Fortunately for the Knights, the Gauchos can't capitalize on that power layup. And getting it out in transition may be the best opportunity to get some points on the board here. As the Gauchos look like they got 6 players on the court. They are everywhere right now. Downey gets into the post, inside, outside, open three, it's good! Amelia Cordoso. Nice looking shot. Great job. Nice pass from their post player, Giles Dowd, another freshman, who kicked it out to Cordoso. Drained that three. I believe that's counted at least 4 freshmen that have played major minutes here in this first quarter for the Downey Knights. You can look that a lot of ways. The future could be very bright for them if they got this many freshmen getting this kind of experience early on. Cordoso not quite open on that one. Quincy Helder, another freshman. Okay, that's 5. 5 freshmen that are playing major minutes. And we got a 5-second violation. Ref counted 1, 2. Yeah, that's 5 seconds. That's a 7-second instant replay. So our officials are on it today. All right, officially we got 15 seconds on the game clock. Nice kick out, nice block. Cordoso is there to reject that three-point attempt. We got 5 seconds on the clock. Some substitutions. Anthony Jones into the game for the Gauchos. 5.1 on the clock officially. Jones gets the pass. Kicks it to the corner. Good if it goes. No good. Tip in. Also off the mark. So the Gauchos will go into the first quarter break with a 13-point lead over the very, very, very young Downey Knights, 20-7. We'll be back with the second quarter after this. Welcome back to the Century Valley Tip-Off. This is our 4th annual partnership with the Atwater Boys basketball program. Love this event every year. We have JV games going on in their old gym that is as nice as most main gyms at most schools out in the Central Valley, and 22 games from Friday to Saturday during the holiday weekend. Love being out here. Great basketball, great environment. Downey will start with the ball, and they lose it. Braylon Centeno will get another steal. Turnovers for a freshman-heavy Downey Knights program. Amelio Cordoso gets his hand on that pass. Another out-of-bounds opportunity for the Knights. They throw a high lob to Anthony Jones, but passes off the mark. heavy pressure being applied out there. Number 12, Garen Bliss, credited with that one, as he lays it in over the rim. Trey Richards looking to find his teammates. Good ball movement. Nice kick out to from Andrew de Cordoza, but yet another turnover, and that's going to be Centeno with another easy layup. Anthony Jones. Nice reverse layup. The Gauchos are up 19 early on, and another turnover. And it's just looking too easy right now for El Capitan. We have a timeout on the floor. If you're enjoying our coverage, both JV, varsity today, if you'd like to click to our other games, our MJC football versus Fresno City football on NorCal Sports TV, state playoffs. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you're watching on the web browser, it's pretty easy. They got that red button right there. If you're on your TV, it may look differently. We know most of our audience watches on their TVs. Please go to your YouTube app and subscribe. It's the greatest compliment we can receive, but it helps us gain more notoriety, and it makes it easier for us to get partners to cover more events like this, host more events like this, get sponsors, all to help us do more of what we do and make these memories and showcase the programs in our area. So thanks again for watching, and please subscribe to NorCal Sports TV. Gauchos are going to keep that press on. We're going to make Downey earn every bit of the points here. So nice floater by Andrew Miller as he finally gets to the paint, makes things happen. But before you can blink, El Cap capitalizes on the other end as Charles Polk goes coast to coast, and I believe we have another turnover. So things are happening so quickly. I can't get replays on everything. Out of bounds play. Looks like we have an illegal screen. A little too aggressive on there. My guess was big number 32. Well, I mean, you can't stick your feet have to be shoulder width apart, and you can't bring your elbows out. So he may not even made any contact, but it doesn't matter. Can't create that extra space on a screen. Bring your elbows out or anything like that. If you're trying to learn how to screen, do not watch the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. Last place you want to look. A little confusion down here on whose ball it is. Looks like it's going to go to the Gauchos. Thomas Downey in a zone defense that's easily picked apart. The recipient of a nice pass is Zach Hunter, who lets it drop for an easy two. And again, before you can blink, Garen Bliss almost gets a steal. He gets a deflection, and Downey will have to inbound the ball yet again. Daley Holmes is out there for the Knights right now. The elder spokesman, a senior on a team that's mostly freshmen at this point. My computer survived. It's like the fourth hit that I've received here today. Get all my stuff together here. Done this many years. I haven't had so many near collisions with players and basketballs as I have this year. But we're still live, so here we go. The Gauchos, Elias Ruiz pushes the pace, goes coast to coast, and he'll be rewarded for his aggression, and we'll get to the free throw line. So number 2, looks like Daley Holmes will be credited with that foul, as Ruiz will get to the line. Knocks down the first. One of 2. Giles Dowd with the rebound. And Downey's looking to make something happen in transition. Let it fly, guys. Number 1, Trey Richards shoots a 3 off the mark. But it's a good-looking shot. One of the many freshmen out there playing varsity for the Downey Knights. The Gauchos letting it fly. Utreras throws it inside. Easy bucket for Charles Polk. He's a sophomore himself. (35-9). The Downey heavy freshman roster is getting a chance to get some valuable experience. It's their first ever game at the varsity level. And they're having to bring it up against a very relentless full court press. And Andrew Miller does a much better job that time. You learn as you go sometimes, and if you never played varsity basketball, it can be pretty tough to go from middle school to varsity. Andrew Miller throws a cross-court pass. Nice looking shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Daley Holmes. I think that's all the Downey Knights needed. They needed to put a little senior blood out there, a little senior leadership to help these young freshmen get things going. And Miller floats one in. 5 quick points for the Knights. Knights back into their zone. Nice ball movement, leads to an open 3 off the mark. Dowd with the rebound. And the Knights are off to the races. Miller lets one fly from deep. And El Cap decides to put hockey substitutions. Got 4 or 5 new players on the court. And they break the press with ease. Multiple offensive rebounds for El Cap. They just look like a team that's older and bigger playing against younger players right now. Nice pass inside to Dowd, who shots contested well. Anthony Jones goes up for the dunk, no good. I mean, just the size difference right here that's on the floor for El Capitan. Just physically imposing over a team right now that's got 3 freshmen out there. Speaking of freshmen, Caden McDonald gets back on the floor for the Knights. Gauchos work it around. Cut baseline, nice reverse layup. Zach Hunter. Downey working hard to break that press. They finally do. No basket. Basket's waved off. Number 13, Drew Edmondson. Edmondson, another senior for Downey. It's like he was about to score. Not sure what the call was. Didn't really see any signals. It's always a frustrating thing when you're having a hard time scoring and then you score, but something happened right before you scored and they wave off the basket and then called for the carry. That just has to be a frustrating possession for Downey, the Downey faithful. As you break the press, a basket's made. I mean, maybe we'll look at another angle. Maybe I'll see something. Oh, yeah, he was fouled on the way to the basket, but he was about to make a basket too. It's very unfortunate. A good foul. It's like those fouls when you're playing with the older guys at the 24-hour fitness. Nice take foul. Downey back in there, 2-3 zone, gets a hand on it. Leads to an open three. Centeno off the mark on that one. Triple teamed in the backcourt. Gaucho's getting ultra aggressive, which leads to an open basket. I would hope so. Triple teaming somebody if you don't get a steal. And McDonald with the chase down block. The freshmen are getting their experience and they're starting to feel more confident out here, making some things happen. McDonald comes from half court, sprints down and blocks a very talented and athletic Anthony Jones. And then on the previous possession, I mean, you're going to triple team me in the backcourt. I take offense to that, sir. Let's get easy buckets. Nice pass against the zone. Threads the needle. Give him a second chance. There we go. Number 32 finishes that one. That's Zach Hunter. And Zach Hunter getting aggressive as it's called for the foul. Andrew Miller, good job of selling that one with the head jerk on the contact. There's Zach Hunter's previous basket. Trey Richards running the show, crosses over, gets to the elbow. Nice footwork. Andrew Miller and Trey Richards trying to make some things happen up top, but that leads to another turnover. Uncontested layup for Ruiz. Put two more points in his scoring column. Miller trying to kick it out to his shooter. Cardoso wide open, off the mark. McDonald tips it out. Good hustle. Richard tries to find McDonald. Ends up in Cardoso's hands. He's off the mark. Great job. Knights are battling. That's all I can say. They're definitely battling. And they're appreciating this opportunity to get out here and play some basketball. Another turnover. These guys are getting double teamed in the backcourt. I mean, Downey's just leaving their guys high and dry. They're getting double and triple teamed in the backcourt, and there's nowhere to go. They're not going to dribble through a triple team. Nice passing. Good job. Downey tried to get a good attempt there right before the half. 47-16. Just a much bigger, more experienced Gauchos right now. Up by 31 at halftime. As Downey's going to look to go in and regroup and make some adjustments. All they can do is learn from this one. If you're playing 5 freshmen in the season opener of a varsity basketball game, you know, you're looking to build towards the future. Downey Knights, they played Giles Dodd. He's a freshman. They played Caden McDonald. He's a freshman. They played Quincy Elder. He's a freshman. And Trey Richards and Andrew Miller. Those are 5 freshmen that have played major minutes. I would say that those 5 have probably played more than anybody. And Emilio Cardoso, a junior, is another name I've seen out there quite a bit. But for the most part, as far as ball handling and having to break the press, it's been left in the hands of 2 freshman point guards. El Capitan, just very experienced, very good, and very athletic and aggressive team right now, and it's paying dividends for them. 47-16. This is the Central Valley tip-off on NorCal Sports TV. It'll be halftime. We'll be back in about 8 minutes or so. We have JV games going on in the other gym. It should be it. Downey versus El Capitan. So go to our YouTube channel. Check that one out. If you're on a computer, open up multiple windows. And the MJC football game, it may have just ended, if not still underway. And we'll also have San Jose City Women's College basketball at 5 o'clock. So hopefully you subscribe to our channel. Where else can you watch 18 games for free throughout Northern California of high school, junior college football and basketball other than here? And subscribing to our channel only helps us cover more. This doesn't happen without effort and an audience. So please go ahead and do that if you like what you see. We'll have an actual commentator that commentates professionally, hopefully starting at 5 o'clock. I'm the producer, Dion. I also filling in as commentator as our commentator came up sick and we were unable to get somebody to work here the entire day. But we do have another commentator, Brian Von Staka, head college coach, will be here for the 5 o'clock game. So please stay tuned for more action. We have 3 more varsity games after this. And we'll be back for the second half of this one in about 7 minutes.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time. The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV, our coverage of the Central Valley tip-off at Atwater High School. El Capitan Gauchos are up big over the young Downey Knights in both teams' season opener, as the Gauchos look to run a set play to open the second half. Leads to an open look that'll lead them to the free throw line. Downey starts the second half with their three freshmen. Miller doing a better job this time around getting it up the court, but another turnover. And a nice finish for Centeno, who's been a terror in transition this game. And this time, the Knights get it into Caden McDonald. Very long, athletic freshman, and he'll get to the free throw line, and he'll shoot two. Knocks down the first. Nice touch. Misses the second. Gauchos look to push it. And another foul. A lot of free throws here to start I think that's 6 free throws in the first 40 seconds of the second half, as Diego Utreras draws the contact. Knocks down both. Miller is forced to take on this full court press almost entirely on his own. There you go. He finds his senior counterpart. Miller pulls up the mid-range jumper, and it's good. And I think we might have a travel. Or we got a foul. Unfortunately, they got the foul on the Knights as they look to pick up their pressure. No, the score is not pretty, but, when you have 5 freshmen, it's all about just, really improving, getting some experience out there, and Downey has done a better job than they did when they started this game. Anthony Jones kicks it out. The open look off the mark. Cardoso with the rebound. Miller finds Cardoso, who's definitely a shooter. He knocks that one down. Nice job. Anthony Jones, shots no good in transition. They find Cardoso again in the corner. This time he pump fakes. And he gets his shot blocked this time. An alley-oop attempt, no good. Gauchos might want to calm down. They might end up injuring somebody just trying to force dunks and alley-oops and things like that. I've seen that happen before, so you kind of got this one in the bag. You don't want to have anything happen that's going to affect the rest of your year in a negative way. There's Miller passing out the double team, finding his shooter in the corner. Cardoso has had a few threes tonight. Little miscommunication there by the Gauchos leads to an unforced turnover. They're going to stay in their pressure defense, their signature defense. Quincy Elder, another freshman. They have 3 freshman point guards. And he's called for carry. I know this. They called that a couple times this game. I'm not sure if it was on. Okay, I see on the change of direction there. Looked like that could have been what they called the carry on. Palming, however you want to call it. Gauchos working the ball around against the zone. They get it. No, they get it in the middle. That's where you want to get the ball. And we got an offensive foul. Hooking around the back. Referee signaled it. Let's go ahead and take a look. If we can see from here. Yeah, stretching out his arm. You can't do that, so we're going the other direction. Ten-second violation. I'll tell you what, it just looks exhausting just trying to bring the ball up against this Gaucho press. They got 3 point guards listed for Downey, and all of them are freshmen. Gaucho's getting a little sloppy here, trying to make some things happen. Not sure if they're looking to execute a new play or whatever it might be. I mean, you're up by 30. It's early in the year. What can you do to use this to try to build upon the rest of your season? I can see them trying to work on certain aspects and take advantage of this kind of setting to improve their team overall. Shot no good in the paint for the Knights, and off to the races are the Gauchos. Turns and lets it fire. That was Vasquez. And Miller does a good job attacking, and he'll get to the charity stripe. So Andrew Miller, who's had a kind of a tough showing as far as turnovers and things like that. You know, his initiation, getting to play varsity basketball for the first time as a freshman. He's also been kind of left on an island when it comes to that press break. He's getting double and triple teamed, and there's nobody to pass to. And then there's been some times where he's just traveled or, you know, made mistakes that you'll expect a freshman to make in this kind of setting, but he's continued to attack. I've seen improvement throughout this game, and now he's here at the free throw line getting rewarded for taking it strong to the rack. And he makes one of two. Left-handed floater in the paint, no good for Charles. And DeGory with the rebound. And the Gauchos getting a little too handy on defense. And we have another foul. So looks like right now both teams with 4 fouls. Next fouls will lead to free throws. Both teams in the bonus early on. Quincy Elder now bringing the ball up against the pressure. Double team coming from behind, and again, the defense just getting a little too handsy for the Gauchos. That double team was coming from the weak side. It was looking like it was going to cause trouble for Elder at half court, but the ball defender got a little too aggressive, and now we have free throws instead. Quincy Elder, a 6', 130-pound point guard at the line. They have so many freshmen on this varsity roster. I wonder if they have a freshman team. I know the JV team's playing in the other gym right now. Hockey substitution for the Gauchos. 5 in, 5 out. And another turnover, this time off of I believe a moving screen. Or not moving, just illegal screen. Could be his feet were too wide. You're not supposed to have your feet wider than your shoulders on a screen. Dowd, being a 6'2", 195-pound freshman. My guess is he played some football. But that's just a guess. And speaking of, he looks like he picked up another foul right here on the rebound. Playing hard, playing aggressive. Just wasn't in position there to get that rebound as the Gauchos are coming from everywhere at all times. This is Diego Utreras at the line. Makes one of two. Dowd is called for a foul on the rebound. Maybe I was spot on coming from the football field to the basketball court. Sometimes can be a little bit of an adjustment. Didn't really see the foul because I wasn't paying attention to the guys on the line there. But Dowd has picked up 3 fouls in about 20 seconds. I believe that was his screen on the other end. Gauchos go 0 for 2 that time at the charity stripe. Downey does a good job breaking the press this time. Dowd wide open. Nice pass underneath. Good basketball. Dowd to DeGori. Or Digiori, if I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but that's Emerson Digiori with the basket. And now Downey with the steal. Quincy Elder, looked like his leg might have gave out on him, but Dowd doing a good job tracking down that rebound. Floater no good for Edmondson, but he gets his rebound. Elder's going to kick it out. I got coaches in my way. I can't see. Doing my best I can to call this game. Toriano Moore off the mark on that one, but he gets a steal, and he's a senior. Where has he been? Needs some leadership out there. Help these 5 freshmen find their way in this first varsity contest. So Downey showing some life here. Zach Hunter tips it back out to his teammate. Anthony Jones' pass is picked off, and Moore goes up, but Anthony Jones says, not in my house. Nice block, but even better finish. Beautiful left-handed finish there by Drew Edmondson. And another steal by the Knights leads to another basket. Only a 20-point margin right now. Gaucho's been playing with their food a little bit too much and giving the Knights a chance to build some momentum here. Look at this beautiful left-handed finish. Nobody stopped him. Went all the way to the rack, and then almost immediately thereafter, he missed a steal. But you see Elder there with the finish. So we have a foul call, and that's going to put – it's always hard to see these numbers. There we go. Diego Utreras to the line. Downey showing some life, and they're going to have some hockey substitutions of their own. Utreras goes 1 of 2. Miller throws it to McDonald at half court. They break the press easily this time. Nice adjustment. Miller attacks his left hand, finds McDonald. Nice pass. Smith McDonald just couldn't quite catch it in traffic. Entirely catch it in traffic. If he didn't get his hands on it, it would have been out of bounds. So good job. They'll retain the ball and have a chance to see if they can score on the out of bounds play. A little poorly executed that time. Cardozo forces the pass and leads to another turnover. The Knights get back in transition. And good job getting out there and closing out, causing a turnover with their pressure of their own. So not too long ago, down by over 30. And the Knights looking to get this within under 20. Before this third quarter is over. Open shot in the corner for Cardozo. No good. Nice rebound. Tried to get it to McDonald, but pass is tipped off. And again, we have a foul. And again, we have Centeno leading the break. And again, Centeno will get to the line. I believe that's Andrew Miller's foul. So 2 more free throws for the Gauchos. He makes the first one. And here's the foul. Looked like his left hand was on his back. Doesn't take much when the guy's running full speed to push him off balance there. Get the hand off the back. See if he can make that layup. 56-33. Miller playing with a little more confidence now, but the pressures just feel like he's left on an island a lot out there and he's getting trapped. No clear person to pass to. Another look in the corner, no good. McDonald with the rebound, tries to go up, and he's fouled. Definitely a foul. Good call. McDonald to get to the line. Was at the line earlier today. He's got a nice looking shot, nice touch. Off on the first one. 2 more substitutions for the Gauchos. Charles Polk will take a seat, as well as Diego Utreres. McDonald has 1 more shot. Knocks that one down. Downey will put their press on of their own, see if they can make some things happen, but now they're getting a little too handsy, and they'll have more free throws on this end. So this third quarter started with a ton of free throws. Looks like it's going to end with a ton of free throws. But Downey showing some life, showing a lot of improvement. Having just so many freshmen in their first varsity contest, I can understand why they may have had some butterflies or whatever you might call it. Just tons of turnovers early on. Doing a much better job now getting into their half-court sets and getting some good shots. One of 2 for Gomez. Miller gets to the paint. Nice kick out. Open look. Off the mark. Guys battling. Gauchos get the rebound. 14 seconds on the clock. Tough shot in traffic. Nice finish by Braylon Centeno. He's a transition specialist. And speaking of, had his teammate not touched the net, I think he would have made that one as well. Look at this finish. And on the following play, ball is hanging on the cylinder. And then his teammate touches the net, moves the rim ever so gently enough that possibly could have affected the chances of this going in. Or probably not. But anyhow, gives us something to look at there as we got 0.1 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Take another look at Centeno's shot here as they try to get the water off the floor. Nice hang time. Centeno's just been a terror in transition. Senior came to play today. And now he's at the line, shooting 2 more. Atwater coach Canoa Smith coming out with the towel. Safety is important. We got a lot of games today. After this, we have Edison out of Fresno facing Pittman from Turlock. Host team Atwater will face Ripon. And then our nightcap, Turlock High School versus Golden Valley out of Merced. Looking forward to these final contests. Coach Brian Fonseca will be on the mic for the last 2 games for sure. Hopefully the last 3 games, depending on traffic. He's ready. He's prepared. My voice hurts. I'm ready to just produce. But I'm glad to be here. Anytime you can be involved in basketball, can't complain. Centeno makes the first of 2. And 1 of 2. Misses the second. Utreras fought for the offensive rebound. No dice, no luck with that, but they still go into the fourth quarter with a big lead. We'll be back with that final quarter after this.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV. If you have a travel team, club team, middle school team, group of friends, 9 and under to 17 and under, check out the NorCal Sports TV lineup of events at NorCalSportsTV.com. 2025 events. We have events in Stockton, San Jose, San Francisco, Atwater, Fresno. Check them out. 25 to 30 events this year, tournaments. We have about 12 on the calendar right now listed on that website. Early fouls. Third quarter starting like the last quarter. Open three in the corner. No good for Toriano Moore. One of the few seniors to see action today for the Downey Knights. Elder looks to do the backdoor play. Not executed probably to the way that Coach Mitch Evans would have liked it. But again, it's the first game of the year for them, as well for the Gauchos, both starting the season 0-0. Downey definitely looking to the future with a number of freshmen playing heavy minutes today. Gauchos looking to make some noise this year. Garen Bliss attempts the wide open three, but we have a travel violation. And that attempt will not count. Another turnover for the Gauchos. And they'll put on their full court press. No mercy here. Toriano Moore looks to, easily bring it up against that press. I got caught watching, wondering why he hasn't been bringing it up against the press as easily as he got it up that time. Anthony Jones now, easy bucket for him. Six and a half left. 28-point lead for the El Capitan Gauchos out of Merced, California. Toriano Moore drives to the elbow, trying to make some things happen. McDonald's going to set the ball screen. Nice move inside. I like it. Nice post game, fella. Young fella. Nice move. Caden McDonald's showing some promise. They got him listed at 6'4" as a freshman. Looks a little bit taller than that. And we got a steal. Downey's off to the races. See if they can make some things happen here. And Anthony Jones says, nope, not in my house, guys. So Caden McDonald gets the ball on the block. Nice move. Pump fake reverse. Pump fake pivot on his right foot. And I believe we have a foul call here. And it wasn't on the block shot. It was on the attempt at taking a charge. This is Toriano Moore. Again, one of the only freshmen to see, I'm sorry, that's number 4, Quincy Elder at the free throw line. Knocks down both. And Downey puts on their press. Their 2-2-1 press. The Gauchos get in the middle of it and just go. And Downey attempts to trap in the corner, but not quite as effective against this bigger, stronger team. And Anthony Jones with a nice finish with contact. As Caden McDonald picks up what I believe is his 4th foul. Anthony Jones will be at the line. Misses it, but the Gauchos get the rebound. And they're going to reset and get a whole nother offensive possession here. Lots of interior passing. McDonald now uses his length and denies Jones. Toriano Moore breaks the press. Finds Daley Holmes in the corner. His shot's off the mark. McDonald, the recipient of a nice pass. His shot's no good. Sorry, everybody, for not switching cameras. I have a coach in my way, and I'm trying to see what's going on the court, and I forget to switch the cameras. And see what the call might be down here. Oh, that was on the previous play. My apologies. Let's see. I don't have a replay on this. And asked this coach to sit down. He's in my way, but he's coaching, so standing on the court in my line of sight. So, again, my apologies, doing the best I can in the setting. And Downey now looking to capitalize on what I believe was either an intentional or technical foul. 4:46 to go. 24-point lead for the Gauchos. Feels like a lot more. And just because Downey, it feels like they've had to work for everything. And a lot has come seemingly easy to the Gauchos, but just because they're playing hard and they got a lot of experience. And that is a nice take by Quincy Elder. Takes it down the middle, scores off the glass. Beautiful finish. Gauchos looking to find the middle in the zone, and Miller steals it, and he's going to go coast to coast. The freshman. Back-to-back freshman buckets for the Knights. And Anthony Jones double-teamed in the paint, forced to kick it out. And it's only a 20-point game. I know I say only 20-point. With the disparity of experience here, it just seems like the Gauchos are winning by a lot more, but Downey is not giving up. And they're using this game, if not going for the win, they're using this game to get better. And Elder's shot is blocked as he tried to go to his left. Here's Andrew Miller going coast to coast. A little hesitation, looked like he was going to pass the ball. Gauchos now have to go up against the full court press. Double teamed immediately, and we have a jump ball. And the Downey Knights will now have the ball out of bounds with 3:47 to go. Cardoso's pass, interior pass is picked off. He tried to find Giles Dowd inside. And I believe it was out of bounds. So the Knights will get a chance to set their press up. Downey back in their zone. Gauchos looking, try to get in the middle to Anthony Jones. They do. His pass is a little bit too much mustard on that one, out of the hands of Zach Hunter. And Downey now will look to bring it up against that full court press of the Gauchos. Another pass attempted to Dowd and goes nowhere. Anthony Jones, shot inside is surprisingly off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Drew Edmiston. Nice crossover dribble into the paint. Trey Richards. Edmiston gets in there, shots blocked. Zach Hunter's there to deny it. Here comes Anthony Jones. And he'll flush an easy one down. Clean for the El Cap Gauchos. Nice offensive rebound there, Edmondson. Richards for three, no good. Got a foul on black 14. I don't see a black 14 on my roster. Baseline out of bounds set for Downey. And we have a timeout. Coach Mitch Evans wants to talk things over, see if he can draw up a play for an easy bucket here. We'll be back with more on NorCal Sports TV. Full timeout after this. Downey with out of bounds. See what Coach drew up here. Cordozo has a good look. Just can't quite finish. We have another foul. It's going to lead to more free throws, potentially. Yes. Based on the scoreboard, that doesn't seem to be the case. But we go by the book, so the officials will discuss it and see if they are in the bonus right now, with 2:08 remaining in this game. We were actually ahead of schedule earlier, way ahead of schedule. I was wondering why they started the game like 10 minutes early. Well, you know, when you have games like this with there's a lot of fouls, a lot of free throws, you end up getting behind schedule. So good call by those running things here. So the Gauchos will get the inbound, and Downey will get a chance to put their press on, see if they can make some things happen here. Down by 22 with 2 minutes to go. Julius Padron out there for the Knights. Open look in the corner, no good for Polk, but an offensive rebound. Strong offensive rebound for Gomez. Hopefully he didn't hit his head on the floor there. See him grabbing his neck. Okay, well, at least he did not hit his head on the floor. But grabbing the back of his neck or back of his head seems to be okay. He's out there on the floor. Hockey substitutions for the Gauchos. Coach must want to run a certain play here. Baseline out of bounds set. And easy shot for Anthony Jones. I would say easy, but a good looking shot for Anthony Jones. No good off the mark. Pedron getting his first action today. And he's called for travel. Up next, Edison out of Fresno will take on Pittman out of Turlock. So please stay tuned. If you're in the area, come on down. We got 3 great games coming up. Polk shot is off the mark. DiGiore finds Cordoso in the corner. Nice pass, nice looking shot, just off the mark. And Gauchos will get another easy one, as this time it's Cooper Goaorian. And Cooper dives into the pads. You got to show a replay on that one. Guy's diving on the floor. Up by 24 with 32 seconds left. He wants some playing time. Love it. And with 25 on the clock, a nice finish there by Trey Richards. So El Capitan will start their season off 1-0, and the Downey Knights will start off 0-1. Thanks for joining us on NorCal Sports TV. We'll take a break here before our next game. Please do not forget to subscribe. It does not cost you anything. It only helps us expand and cover more games by doing so. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back here shortly for more action at the Central Valley Tip-Off at Atwater High School.